Am I live? Hello? I think I'm live. I'm pretty sure. So I kind of figured out how to do 2 cameras. I wonder if there's like a way to crop that. Webcam frame. Is that it? No. Hi, Stephanie and Christiane. I was a little late because I was trying to figure out how to do the 2 cameras, and I figured it out. So I'm finishing Lucian. Hi, Jeanette. Hello, Heather. And everyone say thank you to my husband because he's very sweet and turned off music so I could go on live because I was like, I want to go on live. I know, look at me. I'm basically a skilled professional like Christiane. Like, oh, didn't want to move that. So, wait, is this not the same as the other one? Is this a different one? This should be the same one. Hey, everybody. Well, if the other one's still open, this should say birthday. It's my birthday live whip and chat now. Actually, it's technically my birthday tomorrow, but I want to do a Twilight Saga marathon with my husband tomorrow, so I wouldn't have been able to go live easily. Also, there's a chihuahua, half chihuahua right here. She's beautiful. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And here's my other baby boy. No, I'm not going to eat a Lego, even if Christiane pays me $5. Because I don't have any. You don't have any Legos, right? You don't have any Legos, right? Not on you, okay. Hi, Lindsay! So, yeah. I'm gonna live whip and chat for my birthday. My husband got me this dress for my birthday. He gave it to me yesterday. Christiane, where's the $5 in my PayPal? Where's my donation? This live is different. What the heck? This shouldn't. Hold on. Let me check. Okay, why did it do that? Okay, go to the other one. I'm fixing it. No, that's the wrong one. Why is it doing that? Well, I'm already here. I'm already here. Let me at least change the name. My birthday. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y. Birthday. WIP. N. Oh. Seriously, I just deleted everything I just typed. My I-R-T-H-D-A-Y W-I-P little apostrophe chat. Can somebody go on the other one and like tell them? Oh, I can try and like end it. Somebody tell them. What a sweet little face. It won't let you do a super chat? It should. I don't know. Okay. Did it change the name? It should have changed the name. Okay, well, I deleted it, so they might pop on. Hi, the Diamond Thief. I love that you took the username I suggested. Hi, Shay! Okay, Butter, it's not your fault. It's my fault because I was trying to figure out how to do a picture-in-picture. So I scheduled it for 7:15, and then I was messing with it, and ADHD lost track of time, and I was like, I have enough time. It was 3 minutes, and I thought I could figure out how to do picture-in-picture in 3 minutes. It took me 15, but you're here, and that's what matters. So I'll be 28 tomorrow. Ay, Dios mío. It's so weird, because... Oh, can you, sir? Thank you. Now I blinded myself like a real smart genius. So do you guys like the picture-in-picture? Because now I can actually... I don't like not showing my face, because I feel like I'm not talking to somebody. So I like doing the picture-in-picture. No, I don't have a Patreon. Stop! Oh my gosh! Shut up. Thank you, Catlin. Caitlin? Is it Caitlin or Catlin? Catalina. I am copying you, Christiane, because you copied me first. Okay? Thank you, Shay! Even though I'm a fake redhead. Hell yeah. So, we're finishing up. This is the last little section on my Margaret Morales DIY Moonshop one that I got from a D-Stash site. I don't know what generation this is. To me, it looks different than my other ones that I purchased. But the person I bought it for, they were selling basically just a canvas and a bag full of spilled drills, and I knew since I didn't like their old drills, because this was before they did their, like, revamp, I was like, I'll buy it. So I bought the canvas, and then she sent a bag of drills, but, like, they're just in a jar. And then these are my drills. Yeah, so I don't have a Patreon, but I do have a YouTube membership. So you can join my membership. I forgot to add the membership link in the description because I'm an idiot. But if you want to do that, and you get stickers and a little logo like on Christiane's. I think Christiane and Bev are my two members. So having that little picture of my face going, which by the way is the face that my students all have as their profile picture. And they're part of the Mango cult. I know, isn't she cute? So, I'm going to get started. I already started working on this a little bit. I just finished this whole side of the center of the canvas. See, I think it was Shay, I was saying that I like doing the top, the bottom, and if there's a face, I save the face for last. Excuse me. I had frozen yogurt, so I'm a little burpy. See, and Christiane's using one of the emojis. That's a legit picture of me crying. I've said it on live before. Sometimes when I'm crying, I think, I'm like, oh my god, you're so stupid. Why are you crying for such stupid reasons? And I take pictures of myself so I can laugh at my crying face later. Is that weird? My mom says that's bizarre. I don't think it's that weird. Heather, this is, this is an older kit that someone destashed after the ones I had bought. Does that make sense? So I had bought, I don't remember when my DIY Moonshop video came out, but this I got afterwards, but the person said they had bought it like a year before or something like that. I did not have whipped vodka. I only drink twice a year. Thank you, Sue! See, Christiane, it's a normal thing. Maybe it's, well, okay, Christiane, you're Gen Z, right? I'm pretty sure you're Gen Z. Thank you, Butter, you're an amazing mod, I love you. But I'm pretty sure you're Gen Z, Christiane, and I'm, like, on the cusp. I'm right between, like, I'm not a sociopath. cusp? Yeah. I'm not on the cusp of sociopath and crazy. Can you pass me a soda? Please. Don't look at me like that. Christiane! You naughty, naughty girl. No! Not that one. The Pepsi. Thank you. I love you so much. My husband gave me a Pepsi. Well, because I know 1994 and 1995 is when the switch for generations happened. Or maybe it's 1996. Oh my god, they're all saying RIP to your dick. They're assuming because it's my birthday I got birthday dick. Well, sad to inform you, I am on my monthly cycle. I so badly, there is one canvas that I want from DIY Moonshop, but I'm waiting till because they usually, for their new canvases, they'll do one size and then they'll add the larger size and the smaller size later. I only like the largest size. For me, that's the only way it's worth it. You know what, Butter? Don't hate me, because you ain't me. You sound like a sassy little butt. Hey, baby. I don't have any Legos to eat, Christiane. So you're not going to win this one. You could maybe convince me to eat a drill, but then I'm going to assume my husband's going to look at me like I'm insane for the rest of the day. No, honestly, he's just going to look at me like that for the rest of my life. I like my husband, friends. What? He judges me for looking at him. I know the diamond thief. I'm crying internally. So yeah, I always say the best for last. Christiane, I don't have any thumbtacks, first of all. Second of all, no! Who's Harvey? Is that Christiane? Like hair with the Y? I'm assuming. But you know what they do when you assume you make an ass out of you and me. I had a teacher who used to say that all the time and I hated it. Because I'd be like, well, I assume that's what you meant, because it sounded like that's what you said. And they were like, well, you know what happens when you assume. I'm like, shut up. So now I always have to do that weird, sophisticated voice. Yes, it's my huge diamond painting bonbon. If you watch Lizette Crafts and Tells, I think it's Lizette Crafts and Tells. Excuse me, but I know her name's Lizette. She's one of my favorite YouTubers in the diamond painting community. If you guys haven't watched her, she's French. She's amazing, and I love her. But she does this thing where she always does a diamond painting bonbon, which she saves a spot that's her favorite to finish last. But hers are usually small, and mine, it's always something huge. Harry. Thank you. These are my drills. I replaced the drills that the chart originally had with my drills. Yes? I don't know if that makes sense. See, that's why I started doing my own nails, T. But they're very basic. Thank you, Bev. I said, a little bit before you came in, I said my husband bought this for me, and he gave it to me yesterday. Even though my birthday's tomorrow, he was like, I got you birthday presents. He got me birthday pajamas, he got me this little dress, and he fixed the turn signal on my car so it automatically clicks back when after you turn. I love it. I have hard water. You would think it's a good thing, but in reality, it's incredibly drying. Girl, I have hard water. It's terrible. I have to use apple cider vinegar every time I have to use vinegar. I'm allergic to apple cider vinegar now. But I have to use vinegar every time I take a shower, or else my skin and my hair and my scalp hate me. Steph is in where? She under my bed? Thank you, JB. Oh no, not the lady hole. But yeah, I am glad that I replaced the well, this one I had to because they're all mixed in a bag, and your girl is not gonna sort that out. But I have 4 other DIY moon shops, 3 that I had purchased in my first order, and then another one I bought from a D-Stash, which was another Margaret Morales piece, because I'm going to try and collect all of the Margaret Morales pieces, but secondhand or gifted, either one. What was I going to say? But those ones I'm going to replace the drills with my drills as well. Like, if I get a new one, if the new drills are resin like people suspect, then I won't replace them because, like, for the most part, like, the worst thing that can happen with resin drills is maybe you'll get a lot of, like, ones that are concave in the back, but I don't care, I'll still use those drills. Oh no, Steph. My husband's always like, you smell like vinegar. I'm like, I can't help it. I got dry, flaky white people skin, huh? Why are you side-eyeing me? You know it's true. But I will say, if any of you guys have eczema, especially on your face, this works wonders. It's the Shea Moisture, Cannabis, Seed Oil, and Witch Hazel Skin Rescue Moisturizer for your face. It's the only thing that makes my nose and my eyebrow psoriasis go away. It would add a special tingle. It is big. I've tried diamond dots, JB. I'm not a fan of rounds. Like, if you've used a resin round diamonds, then you'll like it. If you don't like resin round diamonds, you won't like it. But I suggest getting a partial to try it. Really? I haven't had any bad experience with static with them. Unless it's winter. The only time I get staticky drills is in winter. Yeah, the canvas on Diamond Dots feels exactly like Dreamer Designs. Like, the front is like not a velveteen, like a satiny texture, and then the back is like a very plasticky feeling. Oh, the Diamond Thief. Yeah, well, I moved with my parents. I haven't moved into my house that me and my husband are renovating, because there's a lot of, what is it called? When things are, there's a lot of delays that have been happening with that, so I can't control that. They have some squares. Their squares are weird, because I have like 3 of their squares. I have one that's sunflowers, and then one that's a wolf. And I did a section, and it's nice, but the edges are super thin, if that makes sense. So sometimes they try and overlap each other, and you have to really shove them into place. Christiane, what are you talking about? What trash diamond paintings do you like? Also, T, you need to message me because we need to talk about. I'm rereading A Court of Thorn and Roses after reading. What is it? Oh, by the way, I told people I might go live Sunday. I didn't because Shay and Butter are going live Sunday, and I want to catch both of their lives, and you guys should too. I need to figure out what's going on with my notification center in my phone, because like half the time I don't get notifications from even my text messages, and I definitely never get any notifications from my YouTubes, like the YouTube subscriptions. You won't do partials, Butter? I don't think I've ever done a partial. Hi, Karen. Oh my god, Bev. Keep DAC out of my chat. I'm just kidding. I don't really care. But now I'm just... Because me and Christiane... and I think, was it UT too? Like, everyone keeps messaging me different things. Like, I've had 3 people message me that Diamond Art Club is starting to sell their, like, anniversary gift candles. And I'm just like, oh, so you can sell them, but you can't give me the one that you promised? Even though I don't want it, it's the principle. But let's be honest, they were never going to sponsor me anyways, and especially because I opened my own business now, they were never going to sponsor me, so let's not try and act. Well, you guys should see my credit card bill after spending $4,000 on product for my shop. I'm crying over here. Oh no, Bobby. See, I'm a Apple girl, I'm a Mac girl. Big Mac truck. Hi, baby cakes. JB, I don't mind. Stock all you like. I know, for what? For what? You can get a candle that smells much better at TJ Maxx for $5. TJ. Can we go to TJ Maxx tomorrow? My husband's taking me to TJ Maxx tomorrow. He's so freaking... I love that man. He's sitting right here, by the way, so if you guys want me to tell him something, tell him. I tell him he can play... While I'm on live, he can play the... You're playing Battlefield? Battlefield 1? He's playing Battlefield 1. It's fake triggers, though. Well, yeah, but Butters, they wouldn't give me anything. They said, too late, too bad. You suck, bye, doesn't matter. You have enough perks as a Diamond member, we're not giving you a gift. And I was like, I'll strike you guys then, fine, I don't need you. I don't need you! Okay, but let's be honest, I really stopped buying from them after I realized that I leveled Masters, and I realized I don't really like their rendering. Like, I'm obviously, like, if you love their rendering, I'm happy for you. Go buy all the Diamond Art Cups, have fun. But, just, I don't know, especially because lately they've been going with smaller sizes. I'm just not a fan. Like, to me, it never, like, I just finished Jesus Blessing from them, and when I finished it, I was like, it looks so pixelated. And yes, like, diamond paintings are pixelated art, I get it, but it just looks wrong to me. It looks too pixelated. So right now I'm rereading, let's see, I'm on the 3rd book. I'm on A Court of Wings and Ruin. But I do feel better because Christiane says it smells like Axe body spray. Okay, but like... So this kit is older than the kits I bought when I bought them, like, straight from the shop. Are the older kits better, and then they got bad, and then they got better again, or what? Or am I tripping? Because the glue on the ones that I purchased was not very sticky. The glue on this one's way stickier. I'm reading A Court of Thorn and Roses series, And a second series that's like with the same author is Crescent City. They're really good. They do have smut, so if you're not into that, don't read it. But I like it. If you like fantasy, it's really it's nice. Yes, I've been using this pen for months now. I adore it. I have, let me show you. And I have some at home. So I got a custom made from, this is a custom mushroom pen to match my cover minders. And this one is from Bistro Blanks. I got 2 of these ones. Then all of my other egg pens, here, let me try and get these all on screen. My other egg pens are all from Dawn's Dangles on Etsy. So these are all of them. And I put them in this little Dollar Tree pencil holder thingy. My eagle. So I put them all in this. They're all in here. But I will never go back. I do not like how, like, I get cramps with the other ones now. Like normal sized pens. So I don't know. Should I sell all my pens? Because I have a few from Mad's Wood Turning. And then I have a couple Diamond Art Club ones. And I just don't use the full-length pens anymore. They're uncomfortable. Oh, I didn't know Bridgerton was a book series first. Bye, Stephanie. I love you. You can always skip the smutty chapters, but like pretty much you know when it's gonna start. Like, they'll get the, and he was in the doorway, and then you'll be like, okay, I'll just skip the next few pages. I keep telling Christiane each week I'm going to pay her $5, and it's just going to keep going up until she eats an elephant. You'll take me some what, tea? What will you take me? To infinity and beyond? See, with me, even, like, I like using my multi-placers. My favorite placer is my 5-placer. I got these metal placers on Amazon. They're the thin metal placers. But I don't know if it's because I have really tiny hands, but these are so much more comfortable. And I don't like them to be double-sided. I'd rather just have more pens. Randy, I will sell them to you. Lynn, for Bridgerton? Where's Mike Mama Cakes? Oh my god. Instead of baby cakes. I'm glad I kind of figured out Streamlabs. I still think I suck. And I need to make some intro, outro things. And I'm going to make them honeycomb themed because I love honeycombs. Even though I'm allergic to them because they're technically beeswax, but we're going to pretend that doesn't exist. That I don't have a huge allergy. Tell Clayton I said hi. Say hi, Cran. I love... So I can add 2 more emojis, I think. And if you guys have to leave, like, this is a pop-up live. I totally am not mad at anybody who can't stay. Like, I understand you have your lives. And like I said, I wanted to go live today so that I could watch Shay and Butter's lives tomorrow on my birthday, between watching Twilight movies. Cranpeen. Did you see that thing where it was saying, like, the new emojis that stand for peens? It's like a corn on the cob is country boy peen. Country boy, I love you. Wow. Are you gonna put me as one of your emotes when you have emotes, Christiane? Let me put a few drills down, because this is going to be like the last time where I literally put like 25 drills down and then nothing after a 2-hour live stream. I love you and Shay. Dude, like I said, I don't know why my notifications on, that's why I've been missing lives for the past few months, because I don't know if it's in my YouTube settings or my phone settings or what, but I'm not getting any notifications, and then the only notifications text-wise I get are from my grandma and my husband, and everybody else, it just stays mute. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. It is it's almost 8 p.m. here. Oh, cool, Lynn. Hell yeah, Christiane. And they said uncircumcised peen is a banana pill because, I mean, I'm sure you could guess. I saw it on Facebook. I sound like those old parents. I was on Facebook and I saw this funny meme. I always tag my husband in memes and stuff, and he's just like, I'm right here, why didn't you just show me? Oh, because, why, when you could watch it on your own time? Why am I going to take away my screen time to show you? See, but then why would it be messing with other ones? Hi, Susie! Yes, they did. I think they did say the jalapeno one was spicy peen. Okay, Jess, I'll try that. Because, it's been happening pretty much since I moved. Because I used to catch Bev's lives all the time. And I would, like, randomly catch other people's lives, but I never get notified anymore. And then I'm only getting, like, it's weird, my subscription box, like, isn't showing people's, like, videos and stuff, and I'm just, like, sick of it. So I don't know if I have to unscribe. Really? Unscribe. That's how to use words, Jade. I don't know if I have to unsubscribe from all of the older channels I used to watch, like, that, you know, I subscribed to when I was, like, 15, but I will if it'll mean that I can see my friends' lives, dang. Butter! How dare you? I will only drink Pepsi. Coke is too thick and sweet. I will continue to drink my Pepsi. Don't judge me. My students judge me too, though, so you're not alone in that. Okay, is there any more? I hate when I'm, like, looking for a symbol and I'm like, okay, there is no more. Oh, I'll take my medication later. I'm always like, there's no more of that symbol. And then I put it away and there's, like, 2 more. I don't know if it's because, like, technically, like, a lot of the times when people go live, I'm at work because I set my phone to work mode. Like, because in my phone, I put my parents' address as work. So whenever I'm there, I don't know if if it thinks I'm at work, so it like mutes things like that. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But I'm also lazy and a dumbass, so there's that. 801. See, baby cakes, I used to be obsessed with Dr. Pepper, but I don't know what I'm allergic to. I've developed an allergy to something, and I've noticed... I've noticed that, like, whenever I drink Dr. Pepper, whenever I eat apples, whenever I have apple cider vinegar, whenever I eat certain candies, like, depending on the sweetener, anything with specific artificial sweeteners, I get, like, this migraine, so I can't drink Dr. Pepper anymore. I don't know why. I miss it, but I feel sick, and it's not worth me feeling sick, you know? But I love it. Thank you, Lynn. See? Lynn understands. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go through all of my diamond painting YouTube channels, especially, and, like, take off their reminders and put them back on. Man, now you got me missing Dr. Pepper all over again. See, but the thing is, I tried to quit soda, and everybody was like, oh my god, it's going to be so easy. And then I gave it up for Lent. Nope. Hey! Stop donating to my Ko-fi. Stop it. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because I love y'all, and I wanted to spend part of my birthday weekend with y'all. Oh. I'd rather you guys, if you're going to do something, buy from my shop so I don't feel like you're just giving me money. I at least have to earn it. Oh, okay, so remember how I told you guys that, I told you guys I had placed an order a month ago. Randy, stop! Stash, they're sending me money. Tell them to stop. They're sending me money, tell them to stop. He said you guys are feeding my addiction to diamond painting. Okay, I haven't bought, well, okay, actually, that's a lie. I was gonna say I haven't bought a new diamond painting in a while, but technically I didn't buy it. They gave me a gift card to use on their store, so I'm gonna try out Paint Gem on their little mini canvases. That way I'll be able to film a video. I love you, butter. Stop it. Yeah, I can't eat peanut butter either. Like, that's another thing. Reese's peanut butter cups, can't eat those. I don't know what I dropped. I dropped something, and it made a noise. So now my dogs are barking. Shut up! My husband says you dropped your dignity, your self-respect. He is so funny. But he's, like, deadpan. Like, he reminds me of, like, if Napoleon Dynamite was, like, in a crime syndicate. That's what my husband reminds me of. Yes, that describes you. Like, if Napoleon Napoleon Dynamite was a narco. Yeah. Yeah. I keep roasting my husband because he roasts me. No, I don't think that's a roast. I think that's an accurate depiction of him. Okay, but if T is still in here, T, my husband, literally, my husband said he's getting tired of my shit. But he reminds me exactly of the character Azriel. That is him. Quiet, like, intimidating, but still sexy, and, like, you know he could handle himself, but he's also passionate about certain things, so it's just like, yes. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll buy, instead I'll buy, what can I buy? Oh, I'll drink my flavored waters. Is that a better choice? Some Perrier. Sometimes I drink that. They said that's some comparison, the Napoleon Dynamite if he was a narco. Yeah, xylitol is definitely something that bothers me, Sinissa. But that's not in apples, I don't think, and that's not in apple cider vinegar. So I don't know if it's like maybe apples and xylitol. I don't know. But it's like I get this like weird, like it's a headache that feels like somebody like punched me in the nose bone. And like you're about to get a black eye from getting hit in the nose. That's what it feels like when I have those kind of headaches. But like when I stopped drinking Dr. Pepper, I stopped having peanut butter, and I stopped using apple cider vinegar and switched to just white wine vinegar. Those headaches have gone away like pretty much always. It's also something in Starbursts, so I don't know if it's certain artificial flavors too. I don't know. Baby cakes, I don't know if I want to. Yes, Azriel. Literally, my husband is Azriel. I had a dream, because I like realized the connection, that I had a dream about it, and I was like, oh my god, that's my husband. And he's tall, dark, and handsome. Come on, he just needs some wings. Oh no, I'm gonna check. No, I'm not checking my Ko-fi. Oh god. How do you know it's a Ko-fi? How do you know that's what it is? Stop! No! Monica, why? Oh my god, you guys are stressing me out. Stop it! Don't send any more! Ay, my face is turning red. Stop! Butters, have you ever tried, Hint water? Their strawberry sparkling water is great. But I also like Perrier's sparkling water. Oh god, my face is hot. I mean, at least it's gonna help me pay for my credit card bill. That'll help for sure. Oh my god, my face is hot. It's a good thing my husband put the AC on. Okay, do I have any more of this color? I'm gonna throw up. I don't do well with generosity. I love you, baby cakes. I can look at myself just fine. Shut up. He said the reason I feel like throwing up is because I looked at myself. By the way, that's my husband's type of humor. He don't take it seriously. Because some people, they're like, oh my god, your husband's so mean. I'm like, no, he's not. But he's just funny. Really? Crafting with Susie. See, for me, drinking the hemp water just makes me feel exactly like drinking. See, I've tried Pellegrino. I prefer Perrier to Pellegrino because of Perrier has less sodium and more calcium, so I prefer the way it feels in my mouth. So a Ko-fi is kind of like a PayPal donate button. You can donate any amount of money that you want to it, I think. A lot of the diamond painting YouTubers have it just because it's very easy and simple to set up. I tried disabling mine, but because I paid for the year membership when I started it, I have to leave it open, I think. Because I wanted to switch to YouTube memberships, but also Bev told me not to because they take too much of the super chats and membership things. But I was like, but I'm too lazy for other platforms. Okay, I think I got all of the brown stars. So this is Stephanie's symbol because it's a chocolate starfish. If you know what I'm saying. I posted on my story not too long ago. I love hint water. Hold on, let me show you it. Because there's like, it's like natural fruit essence. Like it's not, the flavors don't taste artificial. But it's not sweet. It's just like water with a hint of whatever flavor. Hold on, let me get it. Because we have a fridge in my husband's room. So my favorite flavors are watermelon and pineapple. But the watermelon tastes like fresh strawberries. It doesn't taste like watermelon. So I don't know why that is. So here is my hint. And it tastes like, well, it tastes kind of like water with a hint of pineapple flavoring. And it smells really good. Oh, that's good. I like mini M&Ms only. I don't know why. There's a huge difference with it. My hint water, yeah. Well, especially when I'm at work because like it's pretty much just water and it doesn't get sticky. So if I spill it in my drill office, I don't have to worry about things being sticky. Like I've spilt it on my canvas, it doesn't get sticky, it's fine. But I don't want to get like anything else anywhere. It is really good. I like it. I order because I started drinking it when I gave up soda for Lent, which is like when Catholics give something up for Jesus before Easter. And I don't know. I really like it. I don't think I'll stop drinking it because I like more like sodas for special occasions and when I'm eating like lunch or dinner. I don't know why, but when I'm eating like food, I have to have something sweet to drink. Good night, T. I love you. So let's see. Scorpio symbol. I think Scorpio looks like an M, right? Stop messing with my Ko-fi, guys. I'm gonna start bullying you so you guys stop sending stuff. But, so I was wondering, I'm almost sold out of all of the diamond paintings that I had originally bought for my first launch on my shop. Should I purchase more of those same paintings? Like Pandora's Box, I only have one left. Or should I put those as limited edition and then find more different things to go? Or not? Thank you for being here, Butter. I love you. I mean, I hope so, Butter. I'll tell him. I will let him know. He already knows what I want for my birthday. He said a straighter back. He keeps roasting my scoliosis. And sometimes I'll be walking by him and he'll straighten my shoulders and be like, this is how you're supposed to be. And I'm like, what the heck? Why? It's not my fault I'm broken. Are you ever working on a diamond painting and there's just one drill, like even though you place it right, it just doesn't look right, so you decide to replace it with another color? I think I'm going to do that. Because there's like one very dark drill in her lips, but everything else isn't, so I'm just going to fill it with the brown drill instead. The headless. Oh, that I should. You know, I was thinking of keeping that as a collection for, like, I'm going to have some dark paintings as a collection for when I do Halloween paintings. Let me just put that one there. That's fine. Angela! I'm so glad you're having fun with it. You know what, Nature Girl? I'll do that. Because I have some things saved. And obviously, like, I love old masters. I wanted to do... So I did add a couple of small paintings to my shop. I mean, I consider them small. They seem small to me. It's like the size of, like, 3 pieces of paper. Well, I'll probably keep the smaller ones in stock just because I figure it'd be nice to have the small ones there for if people want to try my shop. Christiane earlier said that she compared my quality to Diamond Art Club, so I'm very flattered. Because, I mean, I never want to say, like, oh my god, my quality is as good as this. But when somebody else says it, it's like, Bev, I can't wait to see you do it. Thank you, Angela. Hi, Susie Q. Okay, now we're doing the heart. Where is the heart? Where is the heart? I swear, sometimes, like, I get symbol blindness, and I cannot find the container that I'm looking for. Oh, really, JB? See, I really love Renaissance pieces, and so a lot of people were asking me if they could do Lady Absinthe and the Kiss for Summer with the Masters, but even though they're public domain, they can't be used because they're after 1929. So there's a thing when it comes to copyright with older images. If you... Certain images from 1930 to 1970 are still free under public domain, but you have to be very sure when selecting because they're... So after... When copyright started being implemented, they gave people who were still alive a chance to put a copyright on their work, and if they didn't, it would fall into public domain. So that's why Henry Clive, which is the artist for Absinthe, Lady Absinthe, and The Kiss, he never claimed his stuff because he was a illustrator for a magazine. So a lot of those ones are little, like crops from magazines, illustrations he did, and I just love his artwork. I think the one who, well, okay, so I bought the most of Pandora's Box, and, like, technically there's still one left, but I'd say that one sold the most and the fastest. Okay, Angela. See, I wanted somebody else to say it. I didn't want to say it because I was like, I don't want to brag too much about my product, if that makes sense. But I did notice that the grid spacing is a lot tighter. That's why I even decided to start selling them, because when my supplier was like, hey, like, we can send you a sample, and I was like, okay, if I like the spacing, if I like everything, I'll do it. But if not, you know, I'll skip because I'd rather not put out a subpar product. But I really liked it. That's why I decided to do it. But the only thing about me selling diamond paintings is now I'm going to have completely too many because I keep wanting to keep them for myself as well. So I keep wanting to keep one for myself. And I can't be doing that. That's too many. A jade does not need that many. I probably already have 100 in storage. And then I always do big diamond paintings, so it's not like I finish them quickly. See, JB, that's kind of how I feel. I really love... So for me, it's either I love classical Renaissance paintings where there's like the delicate softness to their feet and hands. Like that's always been a thing for me. And then for a very long time, I mean, I still do it. When I dress up, I dress vintage. I've just been, especially since COVID, since I haven't left the house, I want to dress comfortably. So, yeah. I do not dress like a bum. I just dress in flowy dresses currently. They are not potato sacks. He's over here saying I dress like a potato sack. Thank you, Virginia. How is weather problem, Nature Girl? Oh, really, JB? See, I always try and be very careful about copyright because, well, my sister, she's an artist, and I, like, even when I had started buying diamond paintings and I first heard about it, I was like, I asked her how, like, what she thinks about it, and she's like, yeah, like, you should definitely pay for the artist. So now, even if I want something from it, like, I want a diamond painting from an artist who doesn't sell diamond paintings or isn't licensed to anybody, I directly contact them and get a one-time pass to have it made. Oh, true, Nature Girl. But, because the thing is, I have so many diamond paintings, I don't know if I'd be able to finish them in my lifetime. That's what I'm concerned about. See, this one's way stickier than the DIY moonshots I bought. Yes, JB. See, that's why I love Henry Clive's work, especially Lady Absence, because everything was so smooth. And, you know what's funny is when I was going back and forth with my supplier with the edits and stuff, they kept over-editing it. And I was like, can you show me what the computer edit is, and I will tell you if I want any edits. And I like when, I really like certain computer rendering software because everything blends very well. I don't like it when it's over-touched because I feel like when you over-touch things, when it comes to cross-stitch or diamond paintings, it tends to look very pixelated, and I prefer the soft gradient and that gentle touch. Because the thing is, people are like, oh, but I want to be able to see what it is up close, but diamond paintings are meant to be seen from a viewing distance. And then I start doing the chef's kiss hand. Okay, oh, let me do the red square first. A red square makes me think of Russia. There's like, this is like the only red in the painting, is in the face. I love this painting because it's mostly green. And I am a green child. My birthstone's green. My name is a type of green. My hair was green for 8 years. Shut up! Can you guys hear my husband? He's such a little brat. I like him though. But you guys can buy him for the low price of $5.99. Because, you know, he's got that, the muscles of hard labor. So he might be handy around the house. Okay. Should I finish the eyes first? Or should I do the face and then finish with the eyes? Let's see. Because if I do this, then it might get on my hand. That's the only thing. Let me do that little section first. 8 ball. So what do you guys generally do for your birthdays? Do you stay home? Do you cry? I feel like, so I always hated my birthdays when I was a kid. He can have free shipping in the USA, Mexico, and Canada. But anywhere else, you have to pay the customs fee. Sorry about that. He also has a big mustache included. You guys don't know what he looks like, right? Like, I know I showed Christiane and I showed Stephanie a picture of my husband. And Christiane was like, I wasn't expecting him to look like that, but the mustache is great. Oh, Nature Girl, I'm so happy to hear that. I mean, honestly, for me, it helps with the stress. So for me, especially because I teach online, so in between lessons and stuff, I'm diamond painting. And it's really nice because I'm able to tell the kids about how nice it is and how comforting it is when you're like stressed and stuff. And I've even had some students who start to do it. You know, I haven't really looked too much into Mucha's work. I did have some suggestions to add Mucha to my shop, but do you have any suggestions of specific ones I should try? I'm a middle school science teacher right now. Well, I'm a resident teacher, so I'm there for like long stretches of time when, like, say if a teacher's off for maternity leave or something like that, that's when I take over. But I've been with these students since September. So my husband just is a tallish Mexican man with a very large, luscious mustache. You know, I was looking, especially at the Four Seasons, I was looking at that. And, you know, okay, now I might bite the bullet. Because I was like, maybe it's just, because sometimes I look at paintings and stuff that I would like, but then I'm like, oh no, what if they don't sell? Because, like, maybe it's my type but not. But that you brought it up when those were the ones that I was looking at for his work. They're saved on my computer already, so maybe I'll get some mock-ups from my supplier. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sinissa. I mean, I think you know what else is large, Bev. We'll just say it's his personality. You know what? But how would I do a Birthstone series? Like, would you just want... Because, like, I could do ones where it's, like, the citrus twist one, but every month it would be a gemstone kind of, like... What is it called? Why was I going to call it a catalog? No, what is it when you put a bunch of little things together? I mean, Nature, I understand. Every year since I was, like, young, I would get birthday depression. And it was, like, even known in my family. Like, my mom would be like, I'd be like, I don't know why I'm so sad. And my mom's like, your birthday's coming up. And I was like, why? But why is that? Why am I sad? But I always have been since I was a kid. I don't know why. Fruits from, like Old Masters fruit paintings. I do be loving me some fruits. Collage, yes, collage. Because, I could do that. Because I like when it's something simple, like simple collages, and then Old Masters. So those are the two things that I kind of feel like fit in my shop. Let's do W. Shay's back. Hi, Shay. Ooh, nice, Lynn. See, I have so many Old Masters customs. I started editing my Summer with the Masters unboxing. I can't find the clips of me unboxing it, though, so it might be posted without the section where I'm unboxing. But I'm a little nervous because the drill field doesn't feel that sticky. So that just makes me a little, like, hesitant. Oh, I started telling you guys earlier, but my packages finally started moving. So as soon as I placed my second order, because I was worried that the other one wasn't moving, of course it started moving. So hopefully by next week I will have 310 and I can continue packing orders and sending them out instead of just packing them and having them sit on my desk so I can wait to fill 310. I'm so sorry to hear about that, Nature. I mean, I know what it feels to have lost. When I was younger, I lost a lot of family, very young. I'm very lucky to still have my mom and dad, but I only have my grandma and my step-grandma left. And I've had a lot of, like, aunts and uncles pass, and it's just, I know it can be really tough, but just remember they're always there with you. They're never leaving you, and they'll be there on your birthday. You just gotta look for the signs. I mean, the house I'm renovating is my great-grandparents' house, and my grandfather lived right behind them, and every time I go to the property, a white butterfly follows me, and I know that's his spirit. And I used to just let myself get really depressed and sad thinking about him, but now, as time goes on, it gets easier to think of them in a happy way and be able to connect with them in that spiritual way, if that makes sense. You sent me a picture, let me check. But yeah, I'm always depressed on my birthdays. And I always have been. Let me see. Oh my god, I just checked my messages. A bunch of people are like, why are you late to your live? Why are you late to your live? Oops. Oh, your name's Connie? That's my great-grandma's name. I have a grandma Connie. Nature Girl was talking about her loss, and I was just relating. My allergies are acting up right now. That's a very beautiful Mucha painting, Connie. Hold on. Okay, I decided to color in the eyes first because I can't stand getting sticky on my hand and then messing up the adhesive for the drills. Because I'm always paranoid that it's going to... Okay, how do you guys get hair out of the cracks? Like, I've debated just getting like a electric shaver and going over the top with it after I do, and then after using what is it called, a lint roller. See, Lynn, I think it's the reason I get sad around my birthdays is, even though I try not to put expectations on it, I always have them, and usually I'm let down. The last couple years, though, my husband's has made my birthdays great, so they haven't been as bad as they have in the past. And, you know, I thought I would always hate my birthdays, but it's been better every year. Bev, I have okay, but I have so much hair. There's like, in a square, like a 9x9 square, there's probably 100. Yes, California has way too much pollen. And it kills me. See, I don't know if I could handle doing the tweezers. That'd be like diamond painting the whole thing all over again, just ripping out all the hairs. Because I have little dogs who like to be furry and shed. I'm talking to you and you. Is she on your side? So I've been, like, I wonder if taking, like, an electric razor and, like, skimming the top will get it out enough? Or is that weird? Because I kind of want to try it. Because I have an old electric shaver that it's getting to the point where it's, like, hard to use, and I'm like, maybe that could work for my diamond paintings. Because it's, like, the kind where, like, it's an internal blade, so it wouldn't scratch the surface, if that makes sense. Hi, Chelsea's! Okay, U-turn. What do you guys call your symbols? Every time I see this one, I call it U-turn. Or undo. But usually it's U-turn. Now I have a really random song stuck in my head from high school. I think it's from 3 Days Grace. It might not be 3 Days Grace. Yeah, right now, like, it's so phlegmy. I'm almost done with the eyes. I think I have 2 more colors, and then the eyes are done. And then it's just complete in the skin. Uno reverse card. Well, like I said, but it has an internal blade, so that's why I'm thinking, like, it wouldn't, because the blades wouldn't be able to touch it. It's just, it's one of those ones where it, like, kind of, like, suctions the hairs into it. That makes sense? Maybe an epilator would work. Am I thinking too hard into this? You know what, Nature Girl? I'll try that. I mean, I do have some slime. There's a bacon symbol, Sinisa? How do you say your name? Sinisa? Sinisa? Sanisa? My husband says it should be Sanisa. Sanisa? I'm an idiot, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. What about this one? Oh, that one's just next. That's not something you can really say. Look at how good this webcam quality is. You can see my freaking hangnails. I don't have eczema on my hands, sir. That's it. Divorce court right now. Judge Joe Brown. Wait, I don't know if Judge Joe Brown does divorce. But I hate when my allergies get bad and then it feels like there's dog hairs in my hair. Yeah, she said Sinisa. She said Sinisa. So you're right. That's how her name is said, Sinisa. Okay. I'm gonna get this one. For the couple of you who have bought canvases, what do you think of the symbols? Like, they cool? Like, or should I change it up? Because I think I kind of like them, but I also want them to be usable. Get in there. Get in there. But, I mean, I feel like these diamonds fit a little better than the original diamonds for this canvas did. But acrylics shrink as they're cured, so I think that's why. Oh no, JB. See, I've been doing this thing. I got some fine grit sandpaper, and I've been sharpening my tweezers, and they last super long. Like, these are some Ever Moment tweezers. And I sharpen them, it's not focusing. I sharpen those, and then I always collect my Mary's Diamonds tweezers. These are sharpened, so they can kind of get between the cracks. Oh, my nose! It feels like there's dog hair in my nose, and it's just because of allergies. Okay, and then this one, like, it depends what color it is. This symbol, I either call it bullseye, but because it's green, it's fisheye. That's a little fisheye. I'm kind of liking this double setup where it's the one camera for my face and one camera for... Okay, we are officially done with all the greens in this painting. After now. Now we're done with all the greens. See, what I'm not looking forward to is I'm going to have a bunch of fun this birthday weekend, and then I'm going to go back to work and cry. But, you called the city for what? See, if you guys want to see my drills. Ooh, look at them sparkly bitches. No, I missed one of the greens. Wait, so I was a liar. I am a liar. Shut up. Hey, it shouldn't redact you. I don't know how to fix that. But it shouldn't redact your message. Oh no, I'm sorry, Angela. See, but that's the tricky thing, because, like, when I talked to my supplier, I did say, like, oh, can we make sure this symbol is not next to this symbol or any, like, similar symbols with similar colors or by each other? And they're like, oh, well, it's kind of automated by our system. And if I do too much altering with the symbols, it'll raise the price a lot. And I was like, it's worth the risk. Because I don't want to charge more than I already am. Because since I'm buying in smaller batches, that's why their price is kind of high. Thank you, Jess. See, I'm getting kind of fast with the princess panels because, I mean, now that I have almost all of the charts saved in my computer, I've already edited the sticker sheet, so it ends up being a little bit faster. You call it titty. But generally, oh my god, my supplier is pretty great. And lately, I mean, the only issues I've been having is like shipments coming out, but it's not really their fault if their shipment, like, because they don't own their shipment office. It's kind of like the post office for them, so they kind of just have to hope that when they send it out, it goes. And then recently, this past month, almost all the shipping warehouses were shut down for 2 weeks due to COVID. So they had backed up packages they needed to send out, and they were 2 weeks behind. So, but I'm happy that it did start moving. I filled an order for the Brave one before. I love the color palette of that one. So, Karen, I mean, do you know what a cross-stitch conversion is? Because pretty much, it's like, well, it's pretty much like doing cross-stitch, but instead of following a cross-stitch pattern for, you know, each stitch you do, you're following it for each diamond you place. Yes, or you can use an app called Pattern Keeper. I don't know, JB. I could ask. I mean, I went with them because I really liked their rendering. Like, I like the way their computer rendering comes out, and I just don't like it when they touch it too much. Because sometimes I'll be like, let me see the computer render first, and then I'll say if I want any adjustments, and they're like, are you sure? Most people like it to look like this, and I'm like, no, don't touch. No touchy. Because it tends to be overdone. And then the thing is, the less they touch it, it's also cheaper. Which I would go with more expensive if it looked better, but I think it looks better when it's touched less. But again, that's my shop, and my shop is going to have, no matter what, is going to lean towards my preferences, because I'm the one who's giving the go-ahead for my supplier. Oh, Angela, that's on a sticker paper. Was that not clear? The second one that was cut up in the little baggie with candy, that's sticker paper. It's already sticker paper. And the one on paper is just your checklist to make sure that you have the stock that you need. Oh no, I should start writing it that's what it is. What movie? Yeah, Pattern Keeper. The Diamond Thief, she recommended, there was a very cheap Fire Kindle, or Kindle Fire, or whatever it's called. It was only $30, so I bought it, and I only use it for Pattern Keeper, and it was so worth it. And I love being able to know exactly how many of a specific color I still have left. I think it's cool. Good night, Karen. Hope you have a great night. It's okay, Angela. It's my bad. I should have labeled it more clearly, because I just thought, you know, that if it had the paper in there and then it had that, it would, you know, maybe you would be able to tell. But that's on me for not labeling it, because I did have to make the stickers on my own, because my supplier, for some reason they can't figure out how to make stickers, and I was like, that's fine. Can you just send me the JPEG and I will edit and print them myself? And they were like, okay. Thank you, JB. Yeah, and, you know, it's funny, I have some friends in the diamond painting community, and sometimes they'll, like, have drills for another canvas that they bought from, like, another company, and they'll message me, okay, I'm posting a cross-stitch video, a cross-stitch conversion, like, I'm so sorry I didn't buy my drills from you, it's because of this, or this, or this, and I'm like, you don't have to explain anything to me, like, hey, you know, you have your money, you spend it where you want, you know what quality you prefer, you know what type you prefer. Like, I'm never going to get mad at somebody for not buying from my shop. It's like, it's nice if you do, but it's not like I'm going to hold a gun to your head. Is there any more? Yes, there are. Whenever it gets down to the last few, I'm like, I know there's some hidden in there. I know you're out there. And then watch, as soon as I put the color away, there's going to be like 3 left that I didn't see, and then I'm going to be mad about it. Is that it? I think. I'm going to be so mad if I put this color away and there's more. But I really have been liking my cross-stitch conversion. I told myself I was going to put it away until I finish this painting, because I need to be better about finishing things before I like move on to a whole other project. No worries, JB. I mean, especially when I started diamond painting, I think I saved for 3 months for my first DIY moonshop order. And the thing is, say if anything ever comes out of shop, people can always request it and I'll bring it back. So if I run out of Pandora's box and people want it, I'll order it again. The only difference is you'll have to wait for the, what is it called, production time, or until somebody else requests it, and then there will be a few in shop from when I order that. I don't know why I love finishing on the face. That sounds wrong. I didn't say that. You didn't hear it. Didn't happen. I love ending a diamond painting on its face because, I don't know, I feel like that's always, especially when there's like a subject in the painting, I feel like that's what brings it together. JB, hey, that's where I started. There's no shame in that. I did find some resin paintings on Amazon. And I have found like pretty decently priced diamond paintings on D-Stash pages. Bev, stop! I know you're lurking just to hear me say something and then come in and call me a perv. Hi, Harry! Hey, JB, at least you're giving them the support in one way or another. See, for me, before I realized some things were like copyright, if I had already purchased them, I'm gonna make them and I'm gonna use them. Like, I don't believe in wasting things. So, I did email or message the artists if I found them out and offered to pay them. And some of them were like, heck yeah. Some of them were like, no, you don't have to pay me, but just like don't say where you bought it from so other people don't buy it. I'm like, okay. So F. Where's the F? Where the F is F. I did say finishing on the face. Okay, but I'm only a perv for my husband. He knows that, right? He said I'm a degenerate. He always gets mad at me because sometimes, like, he'll be doing something in the corner of the room and I'm checking him out and he's like, stop it. Like, but you're so handsome, though. Let me just look at you. He thinks I'm lying that he's handsome, but I actually, like, totally my type. And he always has been. Ever since high school. Really, JB? See, there's, like, some artists that I'd love to pay in my shop, but I'm not really sure, like, so if they have some, like, a place where they sell their license, I don't know where to find it, and if I message them, they don't message back, because there's this, I think her name's Ann Stegg, and I wish so badly that I could get a license for her work. Her work is beautiful. But that's also bigger picture stuff, so, like, as my shop grows. But for now, Old Masters are perfect. And until I can get, like, to a point where I can buy enough paintings where the price goes down significantly, I don't want to... the allergies. My nose is, like... It literally feels like somebody has, like, a feather boa just inside my nose. F. Can I get an F in the chat? For my friends? I say that sometimes when I'm working and my students will just start putting F's in the chat. Because, like, I have these weird phrases that I say and I don't know where I got them from. I don't know what F in the chat is. Or, like, what it means necessarily, but I always say it. So now it has an eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and I just need to finish the skin. She's almost sentient. Aren't you beautiful? See, I just wish Margaret Morales, like, I hope when her license with DIY Moonshop runs out, another diamond painting company snags her. Because right now, I emailed her because I was asking, so if I could buy a solo license. This was before I started my shop. And she's exclusive to DIY Moonshop for now. When it comes to diamond paintings. So she can be licensed to Heaven and Earth Designs for cross stitch, but not for diamond paintings. So until their license runs out or it opens up to not be exclusive, I'll have to do cross stitch conversions or buy secondhand or get gifts. Because I'm not allowed to buy from them now. But if that's the price for honesty, I'll take it. But no matter what, I'm never going to stop supporting Margaret Morales because I just love her work way too much. She's, like, one of my favorite modern artists. Because I love the watercolor look and the softness of her characters. And I have Yumi, or is it Yuki? I don't remember if it's Yumi or Yuki. No, I haven't done Sarah from Labyrinth. I need to watch that movie first, though. I do think it's beautiful, but I have not done it. So Nature Girl, if you go back on my YouTube channel, with my first order of DIY Moonshop, I did a review, and my things came in very poor condition, and then when I talked to customer service, I show the emails in the video, but I considered it poor customer service, and I mean, there was a bug plastered to the back of one of the paintings, so I gave an honest review, and I said what I thought of their customer service, because I wasn't a fan. And then I had emailed them asking if they could sell just the canvas, not the drills, because like obviously I didn't want their drills because I didn't like the quality, and especially for the price and everything. And then they said, no, we saw your video, we don't want you buying anything from our shop. If you buy anything, we will automatically refund you and not send it to you. Please stop talking about our shop. And I was like, okay. So that's that. So if you want to see that, I think it's called Watch This Before You Buy from DIY Moonshop. But I mean, I'm willing to give them a second chance. I heard that their quality is good, but if I get anything from them in the future, it's either going to be second hand, like I bought it from a D-Stash group, or if I get it as a gift. Yes, they full-on banned me from buying from them. As You Wish from Margaret Morales. Which one's that? I know what it's about. I have never seen it. I don't know why I haven't seen it yet. Because, like, my mom and my sister love it. I just haven't watched it yet. I actually recently filled an order for a painting that was Labyrinth. And it was, like, the like, poster from the movie. There was lots of purple in it. Well, no, it's not, I mean, I can talk about them. They can ask me not to talk about them. I can talk about them all I want. But they have the right to refuse service to me if that's how they feel. And that's fine. You know, if they don't want to take criticism from me, that's totally fine. I did hear that they improved their quality since I made that video. I don't know if it's because I made that video, or I hate talking about it. I always end up talking about it. But I'm pretty positive they're within their legal rights to refuse me, like, service, because they're, like, privately owned. I don't know. But for me, it wasn't necessarily about the quality. Like, yeah, the quality was bad, and I say that in the video. It was more about how poorly they went over the customer service and kind of blamed me for it, even though I opened it on camera. Well, Angela, if it makes you feel better, I have heard that they improved a ton since that video. Like, I heard they upgraded their drills, they got a new canvas, like they got a new supplier or something for their canvas, Like, so, because mine had, like, print lines, and it was super, like, you could see, like, where the printer went back and forth, and it was, like, very odd. And then there was glue and some bugs on the back. And then there's some other issues, but for me, I can let go of a lot of that. It was the customer service, and that they were kind of like, kind of your fault. And I was like, what? Okay. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there is a specific painting I want, and I'm gonna have somebody buy it for me as a gift, and I'm gonna make a video about it. So, like, I mean, if they have improved, then I'll say that in the video whenever I unbox it and review it. But I mean, that doesn't mean I take back what I said about their customer service. Oh, are you thinking of Medusa the doll maker, JB? But I don't know, maybe whenever the person, like the customer service person was talking to me, they were having a bad day. So maybe it was just a really bad day for them. Okay, now 3. So let's move on to lighter topics. Let's see, what are lighter topics? I'm excited for summer. So if I end up getting laid off for the summer, I'm just going to put all of my energy and focus into my company and brand. Boy! My husband said being annoying.
Not being annoying.
Or not being annoying. Yeah, nature girl, exactly. I have one, on my first order from DIY Moon Shop, I bought something from Medusa the doll maker. It was the mermaid tail one, I think. I could be wrong. Or it's the star, I don't remember. And then I bought 2 Margaret Morales pieces, Sleeps with Butterflies and Yumi or Yuki. Ew. Can someone ban them? Hold on. Let me go on my live. Can somebody like, for whatever reason it's not letting me on my thing. So let's just ignore them. Thank you, thank you. See, Bev is great. Even when Bev's, like, not here, she's here. You know what I mean? Like, even if she's not active in the chat, she's here to talk. She's here to time people out. But, I mean, I feel like the most important thing that happened with DIY Moon Shop is that they did improve their quality. Like, even if they were rude to me, at least it possibly led to them giving a better experience to other people. Thank you, Nature Girl. See, lately I've been using my multi-placer. I've been using a 5-placer, and I've still been using it as a single placer because Bev mentioned doing it, and now I tried it, and now I can't stop doing it. So thanks, Bev, for that. No, actually, it's pretty handy. But now I never use my single placer pen. I think this one's my favorite pen. I end up going to this one the most. Unless there's a lot of color blocking, then I will keep my 10-placer out, or 9-placer. I think I have a 9-placer. And of course, I put away F, and what do I find now? F's. But I was really nervous when I started using my drills for this painting, because I was like, what if they don't fit right, or like, what if I realize my quality's bad? Like, even though I knew my quality for my drills wasn't bad, I was like, oh, I'm nervous. What if I'm a fraud? And then when I started doing it, I was like, oh, thank God. Because I have, like, super intense imposter syndrome. Like, I was just telling my cousin the day before yesterday, we were talking about something, and we were talking about our paranormal experiences, and I keep saying, like, you know, I know it happened, I know I experienced it, but I keep thinking I'm lying, even though I know I'm not. And they're like, yeah, imposter syndrome. I'm like, yep. Exactly, Bev, it's way faster. So the next kit I'm doing, so I have some whips, so I don't know if I should probably continue finishing my whips. So after this one, I can either continue working on my Heaven and Earth designs, but I like having two around so I can switch off week to week. But the whips I have a round that I need to finish from Distracted by Diamonds, but I don't want to work on a round. But I need to finish it, but I don't want to work on a round. And then I have my huge Josephine Wall Taurus from Diamond Painting Deutschland. And I have an unboxing and kit up for that on my channel. And then, what else do I have kit up? Oh, and then I have a Cupid, or a young woman fighting off Cupid that I started, and that's at my parents' house. And then I have I'm not going to start, obviously, my Summer with the Masters until Summer with the Masters starts. But I do need to kit that up, because I'm editing a video for my Summer with Masters. It's like a Cupid and Psyche, like from Greek mythology, but I photoshopped the Cupid to be more ethnic, so it more so represented me and my husband. Also, he looked too boyish to me, so I made him look more manly. Because I don't want to be diamond painting the abs of a adolescent boy. Not a vibe for me, you guys. Okay, now let's do 9. Nature, you're a Taurus, right? See, that's why I need to work on my whips. Sinisa. Or Sinisa? Yes, Sinisa. Because, when I first got into diamond paintings, it was like, I was so excited that, and I really love the kit up process. I think that's why I got so many whips. But now that I pretty much do a kit up service for a lot of the orders in my shop, I don't feel the need to constantly. So these are all whips from either like before or around when I started my shop. So now I can chill because I get that kit up bug out of me by kitting up people's orders. See, I like the Diamond Painting Deutschland Josephine Wall, Because I like the Taurus painting, but I don't like their faces. Like, I feel like their faces look weird. Yeah, Jess, see, I'm trying to narrow down all of my whips. I had given a couple of my whips to my cousin. She diamond paints. And I had just found out about it, and she, like, doesn't have a lot of money to spend on, like, extra things. So, I was like, I'll give you diamond paintings. And she was like, no, like, I don't want to take your, like, from your stash. And I was like, I don't mind. And she was like, well, is there any that you started that you don't want to finish? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, can I take those? I'm like, yeah. So, whenever she runs out, I just give her a new one. Because there's one that I started from Mary's Diamonds, and I really like Mary's Diamonds canvases and their rendering, but I'm just not a fan of their drills, and it's just, especially because of the dogs and how much hair I have, when it's a square that's not a resin diamond painting, it gets too much hair on it, so I end up not wanting to work on it because it tickles my hands and, like, makes my allergies act up. So I'm pretty much going to start just giving all of my acrylic paintings to my cousin, because my cousin doesn't mind either. Whereas I'm picky. And it's not that, like, acrylics are inherently bad, it's just not my, forte. It's not what I prefer. Oh, see, I see what you mean, Jess. See, okay, the thing is, I keep trying to do events, and then I get busy and I forget. So I wanted to do the emerald along for emeralds and fairy lights, but then I got distracted, and I started this during that, but then I didn't finish it. And then I wanted to do the mermaids and magic, but then I didn't have anything that counted for it, and then I was just like, it already started, and I was like, okay, I won't do that one. And then Summer with the Masters is great because I always work on Masters paintings anyways, ever since last year. Like, I always have a Masters painting in the works. Jeanette, I mean, you like what you like, right? And I really tried going back to acrylic drills because I have a lot of acrylic kits because I got kind of obsessed with Mary's Diamonds after a while. But I'm either going to, for the few canvases I do like from, or like so much that I'd be willing to replace the drills, I'll do that. But till then, after that, I'm just going to wait until, or if they ever switch to Resin Diamonds. I gave them the name of a few suppliers, just in case they wanted to, but I don't think they can at the moment, which is okay. But I know they had, because I told them, like, oh, I'll give you names of suppliers that, like, I trust and I know that they have Resin Diamonds. They're like, okay, but I don't think, they said yes, they'd like to see it, but I don't think they plan on switching anytime soon. Or at all, possibly. Thank you, Bev. It's okay, Rose. Hi, I'm glad you're here. I think I'm going to do the Four Seasons muchas for my next launch. So I use glue dots. So I cut them into a slice and put them on top of a full pen. So I just cut off the top and put it along the edge, and it works. I usually only have to replace it once a day. Well, Jess, what kind of art do you like? Because there's, like, so much you can choose from. And I think the reason, okay, I wish Summer with the Masters was 3 months like last time, though, because it makes me nervous having to only 2 months to do it. But I'm super excited. That's my favorite event just because those are my favorite style of paintings. Do you ever get a pregnant drill where the bottom's like super rounded and you have to throw it in the trash? I didn't get a lot of trash. This is the trash for this whole painting. Not a ton. Yeah, I tried, so if I'm not using glue dots, because depending on the temperature, sometimes glue dots suck. But right now glue dots are perfect. But if I'm not using glue dots, I used the double-sided tape from Dollar Tree in my multi-placers. But they don't last as long. The double-sided tape probably lasts half a day, whereas glue dots last a whole day or multiple days if you put it in right. And they used to last longer for me, but now that I'm I diamond paint in the room that my dogs are, it doesn't stay sticky as long as it used to, because it used to stay sticky for about 2 weeks. But now that I'm with the dogs all the time, like as you can see, one's right here, they get clogged up with hair. See, the thing is, I don't clean out the glue dots fully. I get my scissors. Where are my scissors? Oh, right here. I get my scissors and I just I just cut off the top. Like I'll put it against the edge, cut off the top, and then I'll put some more on top, so it stays filled. Jess, are you a teacher too? See, I'm a little nervous because some people are asking to have me make customs, but I keep telling them, like, I cannot guarantee it will be here in time. But, like, because my supplier's pretty fast. Usually, once I place an order, if everything's in, like, the shipping stations are open and they're not shut down, I get them in about 5 to 7 days. But when the shipping systems are off, or there's like, a virus going on, or there's like a holiday, then it can take longer. Oh yeah, you said earlier, okay. Yeah, I mean, we just finished state testing last week, and we were doing makeups this week while also trying to teach, and I don't even know how I'm keeping my business open while I'm doing this. See, look at that, doggy hair having to be pulled off. My husband was very sweet, and he washed my blankets, because we don't share a blanket when we sleep because I steal the blankets if we do that. So he washed my blankets because I kept telling him there was hair on it that was tickling my nose from the dogs. And he's sweet, and he wanted me to be comfortable for my birthday weekend. I think that's why he did it. Is that why he did it? Oh, he said to shut me up. So, it was nice because I could sleep all night without waking up because my nose was being tickled. Oh no, Jess. I hate giving tests. I'm always so bored. Like, what do I do while you guys are testing? Same, Rose. Rose, do you have an Instagram? Do I have you on Instagram? Because if not, like, can you, or if you have an Instagram, can you message me? Because I want to see your old masters. But yeah, so at least for the foreseeable future in my shop, I'll only be carrying old masters and then collages that are stock photos that fit a specific theme. Because, well, when I used to do puzzles, I always did puzzles that looked like collages. So, like, fruit collages, like, Where's Waldo scenes, basically, like where it's just a big collage of people. That was my vibe when I did puzzles. But there weren't like any Old Masters puzzles available, so I wonder if I would have liked those when I was doing them. I mean, actually, that's a lie, because I did do the Birth of Venus in a puzzle. See, I can't do that, JB, because I am very clumsy, and I've tripped over students before. And I had some other instances that I don't know if I can talk about. I mean, I'm sure I can, but it makes me uncomfortable. I had a bad experience at a school with a student who harassed me, of a particular variety of harassment, and it was not a fun day. Because apparently, with the mask on, I look like a child. And I never went back to that school again. But yeah, so currently I'm teaching like virtual. I teach middle school virtually. I don't think I'd teach middle school in person ever again because of that experience. Yes, Angela, of course. Oh, and some people were asking me, they've been emailing me, like, how many colors are in your paintings. It really depends. Some paintings have up to 60 colors, some have as low as 45, but that's generally where it sticks to, around 45 to 60-ish. There's some 9s over there. I'm filling in the 9s right now. Do you see her coming to life? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm in a very trauma-stricken district. Okay, thanks, Angela. You can either email me or write me on Instagram. Those are both good ways to contact me for that type of thing. Because I know I'm pretty sure you've talked to me in email before. But, and especially after these students being out of school for 2 years, essentially, and going through puberty, and then not knowing how to act, it was bad. And then, well, I'm 4'6". I've told you guys this plenty of times. But I'm 4'6", so I was shorter than pretty much all of these students. And this student kept raising his hand, because I was walking around the room helping students with their assignments. And I was, he kept asking me for help, but then when I went to go, he kept asking, and I was like, it doesn't seem like you actually need help. Okay. And when I went over to somebody who was sitting by him to help them, which that person actually needed help, he got on the floor behind me and like say he has a camera and my butt's right here. He took a picture, like tried to take a picture. I don't know if he got the picture. I was never able to confirm it or not. But he tried to take a picture with my butt, a selfie with my butt. And I didn't like the way the administration handled it, because they were kind of, when I told them the experience, they assumed it would be a child of a specific color, and I was like, no. They were not. And they were like, well, I mean, it's very common for those type of students to do it. And I'm like, wow, I'm never coming back to this school again. Not only do you not know how to, teach your children how to act in class, but you're blaming it on that. So, and then all of the photos they had of the children were 2 years old, so they didn't even look like them anymore. So I couldn't pick it out of their files and say it was this kid. So I never figured out what the kid's name was. He wouldn't give me his name. JB, you can always ask me for a blank canvas. I can ask my supplier. So I am a resident substitute teacher, so I'm like in between being a teacher and a substitute. I am going back to school to be a certified English teacher, but currently I'm just a resident sub. I can teach pretty much any subject for long stretches of time. We do have a union, and my supervisor was amazing. She got me out of that school. She said I never have to go back. She doesn't expect it. She got in contact with the school, and she gave them a mouthful because of how they treated me and acted like it, they did. And so I love my supervisor and I guess she's like also the head of the union. And then it was 2 days after that I got my current position, and I love my current school and my current students. But because of that experience, I don't want to teach middle school in person ever again. Especially because I'm not going to be comfortable being around a lot of people without a mask for a long time. It would just make me uncomfortable. Just because I get sick too much, and I don't want to get sick. So I'll probably still be wearing a mask, which will in turn likely make me look younger because of my stature, and I'm just not going to deal with that again. I've noticed high schoolers generally don't really take my height. That's like, they'll say stuff about it, but they don't usually act as weird, but middle schoolers act weird. And like, I kept having students walk up behind me, like 2 inches behind me. I could feel their breath on my head and saying, I'm taller than you. And the thing is, I don't want to feel no kid breath on me in general, but also especially not during COVID times. LTO? What's LTO? Well, no, they just kind of assumed that the student, they said, oh, well, was it one of the children of this specific race? And I was like, no. And they were like, well, it's okay if they are, like, nobody's going to think you're racist. And I'm like, it wasn't. And then they were like, well, can you explain his looks and everything? And I said yes, and explained it. And they were like, so you're sure he wasn't this race? And I'm like, no, he was not. So that just made me really uncomfortable with the administration at that school. Because it's like, why? But if I don't get taken for a resident position during summer school, I believe I will be going to an elementary school for the summer. And if I don't get taken, it will be fun. Yes, Christiane, drank. I mean, but Jess, what are you going to do when it's the entire administration? They're not going to shut down a school, especially in a overcrowded district. Because we have a very overcrowded district here. Oh, yes. I'm a long-term, well, because in my district, they don't even call them substitutes at all anymore. Because apparently they say you get treated differently. I haven't experienced that. I've been treated great, except for that school. And it wasn't because I was a sub that I was treated poorly. It was, I didn't like the way that the administrations talked about the students, and then I didn't like my experience in that school. Yeah, I mean, well, high schoolers, like, I've noticed that, like, at that point, they realize it's not, you know, necessary to comment on people's, like, looks and height as much. Like, they will, but not to the extent. Middle schoolers kind of are, they have the hormones of adults, but the mind of a child, and that's just not a good mix. Because they're still in that process of learning how to act right in social settings. Okay, I think I got all the 9s. Yay! Helping Christiane cheat on her diet. Hell yeah! I mean, unless it's a keto pizza. True, nature girl. I mean, if anybody believes in astrology, according to my astrology thing, I'm gonna live and then end up dying of old age. So, if that's true, heck yeah. I mean, my grandma Pat, she lived till she was 85, and she was a chain smoker and had some kind of lung disease because of smoking. And then my grandma on my other side was 85, and then she had a brain tumor. And then a stroke. So I think that's why she died earlier. But then my grandma, or my auntie, which is my great great aunt, she lived till she was 92, I think. And then my grandpa Cosme, whose house I'm renovating, he lived until he was 91, I think. And so did his wife, which is my grandma. Exactly, Jess. See, the thing is, middle schoolers online are perfect because they don't bounce off of each other as much. I have no issue. I have like 2 students who irritate me, but that's going to happen with anything, and that's just, you know, you're raised in different ways. You're not going to agree and like everyone and their thoughts. But I don't like bullies, and those few students are bullies, so I'm like, what you doing? And then I have one student who, like, nonstop talks about, like, World War II. I don't know if I'll get flagged for saying it. That's why I'm just saying it vague like that. But all he does is talk about Germany and during World War II. Yeah, Christiane, it's probably good, but I'm saying it wouldn't be cheating if it's keto, right? Okay. Let's do 3 dotties. 3 dots. Yeah. But I also online, because they don't see my height, there's not that factor of like, oh, we can overpower her, because I don't know what it is about middle schoolers, but they're like, oh, if they're smaller, we can act wrong. And the thing is, I never have issues with out-of-control students, and that was the only time I ever did. And since and before that, I haven't had that bad of issues. Like, the worst issues I had before that is, like, some students would take off their mask, which, like, I mean, they're uncomfortable. Oh, good night, Jess. Thank you for staying with me so late. It's about 20 minutes to 10 here. I don't know if I'll end up finishing this or not, because, like, well, I mean, I'm going to finish it tonight, but I don't know if I'll finish it on stream. What do you guys think? Should I stay on stream till it's done? Because all I'm going to do is, if I leave, is I'll turn on my audiobook and then finish this. Oh, Harry, you can email me, and you can get one from my shop. I can order a custom. Hi, Sims surprise! I usually see you at Christy Ann's live, don't I? Thanks so much for being here, Jess. You know, I thought I'd feel more self-conscious, like doing a live while my husband's like in the room the whole time, but I'm actually feeling okay. Like, he teases me, but it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Because I get super blushy around him. Like a child. So after this, I don't know if I should go to my Josephine Wall whip, or if I should go to my round that I need to finish. It's a goldfish by Puffy Gator from Distracted by Diamonds, but it's a round. But I should finish it. I really should. But I mixed up a lot of drills, so like I dropped the container in like 3 colors mixed. Yes, so you can email me saying like, hey, I need a canvas for this dimension, so like this many stitches by this many stitches, and then if you have a color sheet, like it says you have this many stitches of 310, this many stitches of 939, this many stitches of whatever it is, then I can give you a quote because I can see how many drills there are. Well, I can give you the quotes by just the stitch by stitch count, but it's easier for me to fill the order and be accurate with the amount of drills I send if you have a stitch count for each color. Hi, Kiara! Thank you for being here. See, Nature Girl, okay, so, like, I'm the exact opposite, I'm sure you understand. But when I worked in a warehouse job, oh my god, it was hell. I only did it for 2 months, but I kept getting in trouble because I wouldn't make time. Because, so, I mean, there were these racks of product, obviously, and like I'm only 4'6", so the second I in certain rows I couldn't even reach the second shelf. I could only reach the floor level things, and they said you can't climb because like it's a safety hazard, so you have to go grab the ladder. But I couldn't keep the ladder with me because they said you have to put it back in case somebody else needs it. But the thing is, I needed it for almost every product or every other product that was on my list for picking because I was a picker. And like he'd pull me aside and be like, hey, like it took you an hour and a half to pull this order. Like, and they're huge orders. They're like, you know, 2,000-pound orders. And I'm just like, I mean, I'll try. And I was like, well, like, if it's a very small climb, like just let me just put my toe here real quick to grab something, can I? And he's like, no, it's a safety hazard. I'm like, so I don't know what you want me to do. And then I got laid off because of COVID, and it was the best thing that ever happened. The only good thing about that job is I worked with my husband, because he got me that job. He was working there before, and then I was like, I need a job, and he was like, well, let me see if you can get because it was like when I was still finishing up my degree from college, and yeah, I can't do physical labor. I'm too small to be able to handle it. And then I was in constant pain because I have scoliosis, so like all the pressure I was putting on myself from lifting heavy things, because like there would be some things that would be like 50 pounds. I think anything heavier than that I would go ask my husband to pick it up for me. Other people would too, so I wasn't just, you know, other girls would ask him, because there was like a lot of girls in that warehouse. There's only like, what, there was like three dudes? Yeah, there was like 3 dudes. So I'm doing a diamond painting from DIY Moon Shop with drills from my shop, which is Jaded Gem Shop, and this is, the artist is Margaret Morales, so I'm diamond painting. But yeah, I don't think I could do that again, and it gave me so much respect for my husband, because, like, he does physical labor always, and I'm just like, I could never. Like, that killed me, and it was 2 months. So now every time I think of him working, I'm like, oh my god, no wonder he's like, he has back pain and stuff. I'm like, stresses me out. I'm always thinking about him. Awesome, JB. You know, I really don't mind doing the cross-stitch conversions. The only thing about it is, like, me forgetting to charge my tablet because I only use it for that, so half the time when I go back to that project, it's dead, and I have to wait, like, 15 minutes to start. But, oh, the app is so worth it. It's so good. Say it out, corny. I only have, you know, I'll probably finish this on stream because I only have, no lickies. Because I only have 3 colors left. You know what, maybe I should bust out my longer multi-placer because there's like a lot of this color right now. Here's my 9 placer. And she's metal. With squares, sometimes it'll pick up 10. What? Ingrown hair?
That stuff was the same one they'll yank out.
Ah! Ew, there's a whole tuft right there. Your leg looks good. What? Yeah, see, like, it's a 9 placer, but, like, with round diamonds, it'll only pick up 9, but with squares, it'll pick up 10. Yes, that was my dog. Yeah, because I only have P, 4, and 3 dots left. And then if there's any stragglers of, like, random ones. But yeah, I even have glue dots in my 9 placer. Are you hollow? The only thing is sometimes, like, it'll, like, hold them and won't let them fall out. Come here. Come here. It's stuck on my pinky. Okay, I got it off. So what should we talk about? Do you guys want to hear a ghost story that me and my cousin just talked about yesterday, or the other day, so it's fresh in my mind? So I have one dog that is this one right here, that's coming up right here, this one. He is a half Maltese, half Chihuahua. I just shaved him for summer because he was getting way too hot. Harry, you can always email me for order updates. I did send out a update, and I posted it on my Instagram and everything. So if you didn't get the announcement, I'm sorry, but I am waiting for a shipment of 310 drills. I've filled a lot of orders, but I can't send them out till those drills arrive. And then my second dog is a half Chihuahua, and we think half Corgi, because she has little stubby legs. Isn't that right, Emma? Yeah, because Harry, yours has a lot of 310 in it, and I have filled it partially, But obviously I have to wait till I can get those 3 10s in it. Sticky tack, what is that? Like, is it kind of like a putty, or is it like clear? What is it? Museum putty works for like drill pens, but it's really weird because it makes no click noise. So if you don't like the popping noise, it's great, but like it's so bizarre because it's like silent. I like the clicky noises, so I used it like twice and then I was like, nope, I'm done. What's not that scary, Kara? Well, let me see. What stories can I talk about? I mean, I can talk about the time a student spit on me. You want to hear about that? It's not really that interesting, but, so... Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, JB. I've used it before, but I don't know if it's the like, temperature or humidity or non-humidity that is at, like, where I live, but it never lasted long for me. I don't know why. Like, it lasts longer than the pink wax, but not long enough for me. Like, I'd have to change it every hour. I love the popping noise. See, the glue dots give a popping noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the live or not. But, so I was teaching, and they assigned me to be in a special ed class for a few days, and it was fine. It was great. The kids were sweet, and it was mild to mod and great time. But the second day, they needed me to help with the mod severe class, and I mean, I didn't really know what to expect. They didn't tell me. I've never had any training with special education, and when I walked in there, they kind of just said, oh, like, we don't expect you to do anything because, like, whatever, like, you can sit in the corner and just wait. And I'm like, I'm here to work. I'm not going to not do stuff. So I was helping the kids and everything, and they like, gave me warnings about specific kids, like, oh, this kid does this kid does this. And they were like, this kid's a biter. And I'm like, okay. And this kid, he kept following me around, and he liked me and everything. And they're like, don't go near him, he's a biter. And I was like, okay, like, that's fine. And he kept trying to hug me, and I was like, no, thank you. Like, it's okay. And I kept redirecting him to his work and, like, his toys and stuff. And he was young. He was, like, a little kid, maybe 7, maybe 6. And, so he went to try and hug me, and then, like, I put my hands on his shoulders, because that's what they told me to do. If they come at you, grab their shoulders, and just, like, send them in the direction you want them to go. So I did that, and he got mad that I wouldn't let him hug me, which, like, I would have, but, like, they were telling me not to, and then I don't think you're supposed to hug students as a guest teacher. And he got mad that I wouldn't let him hug me, so he spit on me. And again, during COVID times, and I was just like, oh, okay. And then I just told the other teachers, I need a minute. And then I went to the bathroom, and I think I called my mom and was just like, oh my god, I want to cry. So that was difficult, because it's, you know, when you don't know what to expect and you're not prepared for it, they needed subs at that school so badly that I was just like, you know what, okay. But yeah, that kind of sucked. But I still went back and helped them. Because, I mean, it's not... The kid doesn't know better, and, you know... But I was definitely not happy. I had never been spit on before that. You have to replace a plastic tip every 3 to 4 hours? You know what, maybe that was... No, but I was only using blue tack because, I was only using plastic tips when I was using blue tack. I just recently switched to the metal tips. I mean, not recently, but since way after that. Oh, I love Disneyland, Kiara. I live 45 minutes away from Disneyland. And I have a season pass. I love Disneyland. I really miss it. So right now, my mom, she has a pool at her house, and it smells exactly like the Pirates ride. I don't know, like, what specific chemicals they're using to clean our pool, but literally, it smells just like Pirates. But I am a big wimp. I don't go on roller coasters. Let me see. Even Pirates is too scary for me. I don't like the drop. I will not go on it. I go on it maybe once a year, and I'm like, that's a lot. It took a lot of courage to do that. Like, even Indiana Jones scares me sometimes. Come here. Come here. Get in my tweezers. Come here. Have a good night's sleep, Bev. Thank you so much for listening and lurking in the silence. I love you being here, as always. I don't know how much longer I'll stay on, but it just depends if I see myself finishing this quickly. I mean, like I said, there's only 2 more colors. So after I finish this color, it's pretty much just filling in the blank space. All around me are the blankest spaces, worn out faces. Because right here it's just P's, and right here it's just 4s. And this I'm just filling in the in-between color. Oh, where do you live, Kiara? See, I don't know. I'm always like, I don't know if I'd go to Disney World because I cannot do humidity. Oh my god, I cannot last. I melt like I'm made out of wax. Call me Icarus. I am his wings. Because, like, I went to Disneyland on a day where it was humid, and I was just like, I'm ready to die. And that's like, California humid days are nothing compared to Florida humid days, not human days. I would assume most days are human days. I mean, we exist in the universe, so. Oh, nice. How many times have you been to Disneyland? Before I got my first annual pass, I had only been twice. I haven't used my 9-placer in so long because I haven't had a diamond painting that had very much color blocking, so it feels weird. I'm like, oh my god. It's a whole new world. Or, I mean, how many times have you been to Disney World? That's what I meant. Yeah, Rose, I'm excited. Harry, are you sure? Hold on. I'll check that out. But I mean, I am low on 2 colors. If that is true, I will try and get that done on Monday. But I'm pretty sure it uses 310. But again, Harry, you can go ahead and email me. Oh no. Can somebody mute them or ban them again? I used to sing Hakuna Matata in my choir class in middle school. Like, that was my audition song for everything, was Hakuna Matata. See, but I'm not on, so whenever, the thing is, the stream thing I'm doing, it doesn't really let me, I'm going to have to try and figure out how to do that, because it's not letting me do anything on this end. Here, let me see. It might let me. Okay, here we are. Okay, you should stop being able to see them. Okay. Okay, I was able to do it. Good. It worked. I'm still new to using an actual, like, streaming platform to do my lives. So that's why I'm like, what? Yes, my canvases are all poured glue. I don't do double-sided adhesive. And all my diamonds are resin. I keep burping and it tastes like, what is it called? Captain Crunch. Also, wait, I think I told that story already. Never mind. Move it, scooch your boot. Scoochy, scoochy. Okay. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, I didn't time them out. I removed them from this channel. So hopefully that'll work. Now I got a chihuahua in my lap. Are you a sweet baby? Are you a sweet baby? Yeah, a sweet baby. You cannot climb on my canvas, sweetie. Sweet thing. Little Miss Orange Marmalade. Are you Lady Marmalade? Are you a little Clementine? You little pudding pie. She's looking at me like, you better come sleep with me. You better come sleep, Mom. I mean it. I'm gonna have a riot. Do you guys make up animal, like, voices, or voices for your animals? Like, me and my husband are always saying, like, oh, she said this. Oh, she's doing this. Oh, are you gonna sleep on my lap, little baby? She's laying on my lap. Nature girl, I've done that before, and I think I put away a canvas for, like, after I took off the color that I knew I had messed up, I didn't touch it for 2 weeks because I was mad at it. I was like, how dare you? How dare you confuse me in this way? Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out right now. I just realized if I finish this tonight, I don't have something to do till I go pick up a painting tomorrow from my parents' house, because I don't have any here. Well, technically I have paintings from my shop in my car, like, they're mine. But I told myself I wouldn't, you know what, I'll start the little one. That's fine, right? I like how I told myself, no, I'm going to finish my whips, and I'm like, nope, I'll start a new one, it's fine. Because I have the kiss on the table right here. So I could do that, and that one's really small. And that way I'll be able to show it to my subscribers. Subscribers. Also, like, I want to do a giveaway, but, like, I don't know, should I have one big giveaway or a bunch of small giveaways? Because I have a lot of stuff to give away. Look at you, so sweet. She's laying on my lap. She's a sweet little baby. And she smells like Fritos. Are you a little Frito baby? Emmy? Oh, your dad's here, so you're gonna run away? True, JB. I think since I'm gonna be working on a huge Masters painting for Summer with the Masters, aside from my little painting that I said I'll do since I forgot to bring one, I'll bring my J-Wall, because I have a Masters painting whip, but like I said, I don't know if I want to be working on two of those at the same time, or do I? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, they'll both be kit up, and I can just put them in the corner. See, look at you guys being enablers. Okay, I'm almost done with this color, and then that means I only have 2 colors left. And just like that, we are done with this color. Okay, so now we only have 4s and P's left. I mean, I have a decent amount left from when I kitted this up with my drills. So I feel like my scale is pretty accurate. No one puts DP in a corner, it goes on a shelf. So, Angela, I am doing, it is I think it's a Renaissance painting, I could be wrong. But it's a picture of Psyche and Cupid flying. And I'm going to upload a video of it this week introducing it. and but it's like a photoshopped version of that painting. So you'll be able to see it. I might have to go get my hard drive though.
Are you going to keep going, or
Huh?
it's time to get late, or are you going to keep going?
Well, I'm almost finished with this. My husband's like, it's getting late. I'm addicted to diamond painting. Can't help it.
Maybe diamond painters have no lives. Keep up social appearances.
My husband's over here talking trash, saying that I don't have a social life, or diamond painters don't have social lives. This is our social life. I'm being social. And I'm social every day for my day job. This is my night job. Yeah, this is going to go fast. So I'll probably be done in about 10 minutes. So if there's any last minute questions you guys would like to ask, go ahead and do so.
When's the last time you've been evaluated?
By my psychiatrist, a year? No, a little less than a year. Why? I know you're just being a smartass. I don't know why, but when you get to the tail end of a painting, it's like, it's crunch time. Gotta get it done. Gotta get it done. So, like, even though my husband's like, come on, it's late. I'm like, no, I must finish. I must do it or I will die. I'm so close. I'm only like maybe 300 drills away from finishing. Oh, cool, Harry. Well, like I said, I'll check out your diamond painting and check that. I mean, your stickers are already done. No, your stickers are already at my house, or my parents' house, ready to be packed. So I will double check that, but it's a very dark painting. So I'm also low on 3750. 3750, it's a dark blue. So if that's one, that could also be the reason. And there's one other color that I'm low on. So it could be one of those. But I should be getting my next drill shipment this week. So you can get my email. No, my husband's not a Capricorn. That's my sun sign. I mean, my moon sign. My sun sign is Taurus. I said that already because my birthday is tomorrow. My husband is a Libra. And he has a Scorpio rising, and I believe a Cancer moon. And no patience for my annoyingness, he says. And I know that's a lie because you love me dearly. So joke's on you. So you can find my email on my website. Here, let me type it. Shaded. It's the first link in my thing, and then the header should have my email in it. .com, and then my email is Jade BK4 at yahoo.com. There we go. Why is this so exciting? It's like a little adventure. Like, I don't understand why I love diamond painting so much. I just know that I do. I mean, I think he's hilarious. Some people, like, he's so deadpan that some people think he's serious, and I'm like, no. But my family cracks up because they think he's funny. My mom thinks he's funny, even though he's not. I think this is the second time I'll finish a diamond painting on a live. A few weeks back, I finished my huge last year's Summer with the Masters piece, the Cardinals portrait. I still need to do a post review on that. But I've just been focusing on filling orders. The only reason I took today off is because birthday weekend. I felt like it was deserved. I've been working like nonstop lately. Both as a resident sub and in my shop. But orders that are currently placed will start going out faster as soon as that shipment comes in. Which, like I said, since it's actually moving, should be here this week. Okay. So I think, yeah, it's only 4 left. Yay! Almost finished. And then I'll be able to do a post review for this one. 4. I dropped some drills. Oh, I think there's going to be a lot of extra of this color. Okay, between the eyebrows is done. Look at how good it looks on camera! Oh my god! Now she kind of... she looks like she has a beard! Hold on, I have to take a picture of that first. I'm gonna post that on my story. Who knew she had a beard? A goatee. See, I'm too close to finishing to stop the live now. That's what she said. She looks so good! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here, let's do this. Let's start on my right side, because I'm right-handed, and move my way over. Oh. There goes the dogs. They probably heard someone existing inside. I sell round drills, but it's on a, like, I sell them to order. So when you order them, I request them from my supplier. And those ones are not packed by me. Those ones will come prepackaged by my supplier. Because I just don't have the space for both square and round drills at this time. And I feel like I'd get too confused and mix up orders and like accidentally send people squares when they wanted rounds and stuff like that. But I do sell them. So yeah. It's like I'm giving her a nice clean shave. You guys don't need to bark. No barking. But just so you guys are aware, it does say on my website and in my emails that wait times can go from, so depending on how busy my shop is, wait times for drill orders can go from 4 to 12 weeks. Oh, I totally understand that, Angela. The only thing about, if you do a cross-stitch conversion with round drills, you're always going to have that space in the background show where it's blank, because especially if it's not licensed to diamond paint, you cannot get it printed with that grid. So that's the only reason another reason why I don't really sell, like weigh and sell the square drills is just, the round drills is because they're not going to be as common in use for what my shop exists for. I just got an email. I wonder who it's from. Now she's half shaved. Beautiful. You can see her little nose hole. I don't like that her nose holes aren't even, so I might go back and change that later. I already blocked you. Why are you here? Hold on. See, I don't know why. I do know why. I have I have ADHD, so I'm guessing that's why I have sensory issues, but I have sensory issues when it comes to round drills. I don't know why. So, see how, you rest your arm or your elbow on a painting? I hate the feeling of round drills on my skin. It, feels like pins and needles and just very uncomfortable for me. So that's one reason. And I also hate the blank spaces. I feel like if I didn't have pets, it wouldn't be as big of a deal, but my life isn't complete without pets, so I can go without round diamond paintings. I can't go out without my little furry friends. The little babies. Because I got my little Emma and my Corny, and I cannot give them up just so I can have hair-free diamond paintings. We're almost done. We're almost done. So as soon as I'm done, I will be signing off for the night, and then I will have my regular scheduled live streams. I mean, there's a possibility I'll do like extra live streams on Saturdays sometimes, but generally I'm usually going and filling orders, so I just thought it'd be fun to do a live stream on my birthday, or for my birthday weekend. My birthday is technically not until tomorrow. I am a May Taurus, not an April Taurus. Yeah, Harry, I mean, the thing is, it's their instinct to protect, so they will bark if they think it will help the situation. Even though sometimes it makes it worse, Corny and Emma. But I love them all the same. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said I'm guessing it's my ADHD. I didn't get diagnosed with ADHD till I was 26. So it feels kind of weird, like, now that I have... like, I know why certain things felt wrong, because, like, my mom, when I was younger, she'd be like, why are you, like, acting up, because, and I'd be like, my shoes don't feel right, and she's like, they're right, what do you mean? And, like, I was talking to my psychiatrist about that, she's like, yeah, that's, that's a very early sign of ADHD, but, in families where it's common, sometimes they don't realize, they just think like it's something you grow out of. So, your girl got ADHD and she just found out 2 years ago. Well, no, like a year and a half ago. It'll be 2 years in October. I think October, I'm pretty sure October is when I got diagnosed. We're almost done, guys. Okay. So, I shall start saying my goodbyes. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my birthday. I really appreciate you guys being here. So, if you want to stay friends on here, you guys can go ahead and like and subscribe and all that stuff. You can follow my Instagram and everything if you want to talk to me or see. If you want to answer polls about possible diamond paintings that I will put in my shop, you guys can message me on Instagram and watch my polls, because I usually do polls on, like, would you be interested in this diamond painting? Because obviously I want to do what you guys want. I want to make what you guys want to have. Look at how pretty! Hold on, let me move myself, make myself smaller. Look at that face! I mean, it kind of looks like she has a strangely big chin. Here. Oh, she's so pretty! Oh my god! See, this is why I do this. Ah! No, I'm not gonna be able to get it right. It's fine. We're done. Oh no. Oh! See, this is why I can't have nice things. It's okay. We'll leave it like that for that. Oh no, it's so late! Have a great day, Angela. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. I'll probably be off to bed, or I might kit up my other diamond painting and then go to bed. But I'm super happy with this finish, and I'm so excited that I actually finished something. It's been a few weeks since I finished a painting, so it's nice to get another finish in there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you guys